Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Drea, as in Designs by Drea. Today's studio vlog, rather exciting. I decided to take a bunch of most asked questions and make them into a video today. The big one being, what does your studio look like? Well, I'm gonna show you today, and I just rearranged the whole studio, and now I feel like it has a better workflow. So I'm happy with it now, and now that I'm happy with the space, I'm ready to show you. I'm ready to show you how I work. Be prepared, this is probably going to be a lengthy video because I do in fact run 4 Etsy shops, so I'm probably gonna stop along the way to explain why maybe something's there and why it's set up such a way and yada yada yada. So you're gonna have to listen to all my businesses today. Hopefully you enjoy that. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel. I think we have a lot of fun here, and I plan to have a lot of fun stuff in the future. So hit that subscribe button so that way you get notified every time I upload a video. And don't forget to smash that like button to let me know how excited you are about today's studio tour. So exciting. So backstory, we are in a small room, the smallest room in our home. That's because we have 3 kids, and by we I mean my husband and I share an office. I occupy about 95% of our office, and he gets the corner. Literally, guys, I have put him in the corner. 5% of our office is dedicated to him and his online gaming. He does stream for fun, and he is an online gamer. So I'm his #1 fan, of course, but if you too would like to see what he does on his gaming system, I'm gonna go ahead and leave all of his info down in the description box. And maybe you might not be interested, but perhaps you have a significant other or know someone in your life who is very into gaming. Hey, go ahead and share his information. We're trying to spread the word about his new venture. So, super exciting. Again, he's got 5% of the office space. So even if you just feel bad that he only has a tiny bit of this room and I'm pretty much swallowing up the rest of it, go ahead and give him a follow. He is on Facebook Gaming. You guys, anyone can like his page. You don't need to be into gaming. We would appreciate the support. So go ahead and take the time to look in the description box and head on over to Facebook and like our gaming page. So let's get right into it, shall we? I have 2 machines here. The first one is going to be this Genome Memorycraft 500E. This is what the second machine I started off with. The first was one that only had a 4x4. This one is newer to me, the Brother Innovis NQ 1600E. This one I do tutorials off of both videos, so if you ever hear me referring to doing Brother videos, it's on this one. So right next to this, I actually keep all the hoops for both machines. Then right on the wall next to that, I have a bunch of miniature threads, the ones that came with my Genome, as well as the Madeira minis that you guys see me ordering all the time. Right underneath this, I do have a bucket. When we make our snap tabs, this is what I put on the back of it, and I actually keep them in pre-cut rolls because it comes on a huge roll that I get in the mail, and I go ahead and size it down and then roll them up into various sizes for myself, so that way when I need a back for my snap tabs, all I have to do is cut it real quick and put it on the back. I do keep some pins here because I am a pinner, you guys know, avid pinner. That's me. I keep all my little scissors, so I have 4-inch duckbill applique scissors. I have some Ginger bigger scissors, and my favorite little Genome scissors that you see in all the videos. And then normally right here on these clips, I do keep a list of all the orders I need to make. Usually the one on the right is felty orders. I make felty orders mainly on the Brother machine, and then all my store orders for the other stores I usually make on the Genome, and those will all usually be on the left. So I did flip this because I don't want you guys to see people's personal information. Directly below my machines, you can find tons of supplies that I use. I use these bins. I usually wait till they have them for like $5 or $7 at Target or Walmart when they do the back to school section and the college section. I do have, as you can see, fabric cuts are all in this one. These are vinyl sheets. and scraps. So people have asked me, how do I store my vinyl scraps? Literally in bins. And then also the same with the sheets. When I order all the sheets that you guys see in the videos, they're all in here. So I usually pull these out when I want to test something because I don't know if I want to commit to a roll yet. So I purchase a sample, which I call it a sample. It's really just a sheet. A sheet's a sample for me, and then I go ahead and make whatever project I want with it. If I can justify it, I'll go ahead and turn around and buy the roll. I also keep all of my like millions of Cricut mats here. I do a lot of my stuff on the Cricut. And then I have these bins. These bins mean something to me. So different projects. For instance, I do make, let's look at this one. I make a Jack and Sally themed bag in one of my stores, and I keep all the fabrics for that and everything I need in this bin so I can easily fulfill those orders. There's also an owl I make for another store. All the things I need are in there. And also avocado stuffy, it's super cute. Everything I need for is in there, so I just pull that out and get to my project. That's kind of how I do it. All my fabric cuts are based off of color. So each of these has a color scheme for it. This is like pink through green is what I call it. And this one is purples and blues. And then I have all my neutrals, blacks, whites, and browns are all in there. There is no organization to the things, only difference between sheets and scraps. That's pretty much it. There's no color coordination there. This is also where I keep my beloved hardware box that you guys have seen with all the goodies in it. I just slide it up right there. It fits perfect. It's really nice. Under the Brother machine, you'll find fabric scraps, which are similar to what we've discussed before, which is everything has a color coordination to them. So blues, greens, purple scraps of fabric are all in this bin. This is pink through orange in this one, and like again, black, white, and neutral colors go in there. And then again, more of my favorite, these are shoe boxes that I got at Target. They're $1 each, I want to say, and I use it for storage. So different things. I do make headbands, so these are a bunch of headbands that I have made, and the buttons for them, because I've been doing buttons on them for the whole mask thing since the pandemic started. These are pre-cut vinyl sheets to make sheets of felties in my 5x7 hoop. They're already pre-cut certain colors, so that way when I need to fill those orders I can do that. These are all the snap tabs that I have. Neutrals in this one, colorfuls in here, and then I have a bunch of makes ready to ship things in here, like chapstick holders, some key fobs, and some sanitizer holders, all in there for my other store. And then there's more boxes behind the boxes, like there's more stuff back there. Again, just various things that I need to get to that are already pre-sorted. I like to make my life easy, so I'm a box person. I got a lot of boxes. And then here I have a bunch of interfacing that are smaller cuts. This is all my extra hardware. I'm in search of another hardware box like my other one, because I have more hardwares that I got in that I don't have any cubbies for. And then this is overflown with fold over elastic zippers, and then all the sample felties I've made that you guys see in all my listing photos are in here. I usually just save them to take product photos, or who knows what I'm going to do with them, but that's what they're there for. So this is all the under organization that's here, and like I said, there's going to be more behind that. Other things, so they all make sense to me. This works for me, and I also keep just my cardstock on these overheads that I have room because I like to utilize all the space. I use my cardstock because I make all my own packaging for all of my stores, so there's some more there. Based on the colors for that store. So I have a few different color schemes going on. Then of course we can't forget our beautiful cam snap press. This is the press I use. I don't have anywhere for it to live yet, so it just lives next to the snaps. I figure if I just pull the snaps out and my press at the same time, they get used all at once, and then they can be put away at the same time. And then I do have my like Lazy Susan healing mat, self-healing mat that I have. I keep it right here. I also have them, the extended table for my genome in here. It's nice. I just slide it out when I need to make like really big stuffed animals or something, or a bag, and I go ahead and just put that on there, but I don't keep it there all the time. Since we're already here, we're going to talk about it. This is our gaming station. As you can see, this is the 5% I've dedicated to our new gaming venture. So as you can see, this is my sewing setup. I do have my own personal fan because it does get hot under these studio lights sometimes. I do need extra light in order to sew because the lighting's terrible in here. I was working on headbands. For those of you who are curious, I do make my own headband collection that you always see me wearing. This is the mug you guys saw me open in the last studio vlog. Still love her. Candy's almost gone, in case you were curious. My little owl friend. It's my little pin cushion. I do use this as a photo prop, those little beads. I got a bowl full of nice pins. Magnetic, of course. You guys know I like to put magnets onto my ceramic dishes to hold my pins because I'm an avid pinner. And then you see this backdrop. This is where I take the pictures of the felties and all the stuff on my store that you guys see. This is also doubles as my photography studio. I take pictures off of this in this area here. I use my lighting and that backdrop. I also use this backdrop for one of my other Etsy shops. And because it doesn't seem like there's much here for sewing, and there's definitely not an under situation like everywhere else, I actually use a rollaway. My rollaway is in dire need of a freshen up, but this is essentially where I keep all my sewing things, and it's just like a rolling cart of everything I could possibly need right next to me. From my Cricut mini press that I use, I have some pre-cut masks. I do sell masks off of my So Magical Instagram. I use these because I do make really fun, I call them bougie masks, where they have like a overlay on top of it and they're really extra. Kind of like this. And a lot of the times I like to use those hair clips to hold the pieces down when I'm cutting them. It doesn't tear the overlay. And then I have, you know, the elastic that everybody needs. I got little hang-in caboodle things here with my scissors and all my tools and my nose bridge pieces. I've got thread in here, and I have some, I'm going to start making bridal masks. I'm turning my Vendio Blue Etsy store into a bridal mask boutique, so that's going to be happening soon. I'm working on that. That's in progress. And at the bottom, I've kept all my cheer bow stuff because I do make cheer bows for local cheer teams. I don't have to be local to me, but that just seems to be where I get majority of my sales are from local teams who find me on Instagram, believe it or not. So Instagram's a great place. She fits right there, my little caboodle, my little roll-in situation, and it's right next to the sewing machine. So it's really nice. I just pull stuff out as I need it, and it can roll with me wherever I need to go. So this is my wonderful fabric system. I have spent so much time working on this, and while this doesn't look like a lot of fabric, it's actually doubled. So behind here is actually more fabric. Do you see that? There's more fabric. There's 2 layers of fabric in every row. So it's doubled up, what you see in the front and then what you see in the back. And then I wish I could say that's the extent of my fabric hoarding, but it is really not. I actually have bins of fabric in a closet here, that huge IKEA bins with more fabric that didn't fit on said shelves. Hopefully when we move into a bigger area and we get a better office, I'm hopeful that we will be able to get more of these, because I need a few. I need 1 more for fabric, 1 for felt, and 1 for the vinyl. So That's what's that. And that's for those of you who are asking how I used to store vinyl prior to this. I repurposed this for fabric. It used to have the rolls of vinyl just like this. Obviously without the fabric, imagine no fabric there. It was just rolls and rolls and rolls all over with vinyl. That's how I stored it. Now I don't. I'll show you how I store it now. But once we get a bigger space, I'm gonna go back to that system. This is also where I keep my printers, and I do have a planner problem. I'm ultra organized in my own way, and I have a lot of notes on how I've made things that have worked, patterns that I've used, adjustments I've made to patterns, yada yada yada. And also this is my main planner. It keeps all the stuff that I do, keeps me on track, and I also track the hours I work every day and in which store, what's going out, what's coming in, where I spent my money. This, if it ever gets lost, I'm screwed. I do keep my huge cones of Madeira currently on this top shelf. It does share some space with some other things like dust cleaner, because this is duster. I use it for the machines to get rid of all the thread. And have you guys ever seen these? It's to install zipper heads onto zipper tape. It's so cool. I got this at Enchanted Playground, handmade. Totally recommend it. We'll link to it in the description. I don't actually use it because I'm very proficient without it, but I like to support people in their ventures, and I was totally behind those ladies in what they were doing. She was trying to teach her daughter how to have her own business, so I went ahead and put in for that. And like I said, just got some weird stuff. I've got oils for machines back there and random stuff, but in the future what I would like to do is just dedicate this entire shelf only to thread. I also have my Rollo printer here. This is where I print off all of your wonderful orders. And now we're getting into our desk area. So right under our printer situation and to the left of my desk, I do have another set of rolling drawers. These have more thread. This carries the gunnold thread. So all of my gunnold threads are actually in the first two drawers of these. Yep, highly organized, can you tell? Not as organized as the fabric scraps or fabric cuts. And then all the things I use to cut, and as well as needles, and apparently a few threads made their way in here. My kids do like to reorganize for me. I keep stabilizers, so these are larger stabilizers. That is some pre-cut wash away bobbin thread. More stabilizer, that's tearaway, and then I keep my cutaway here as well as a roll, another one, and so on and so forth. Like I have more zippers here, magnets, more stabilizer, large zippers that didn't fit in the zipper box, another thing of bobbin thread, and that's just what this whole thing is, just embroidery stuff. That's going on here. And then I keep my, I love this, cordless glue gun. Love it. It's from Surebonder. Love it. I also keep all our remotes and random miscellaneous items, and I hang my water bottle here for when I have to iron, you know, that thing we do sometimes. And then I do keep some of the felty sheets that got messed up because I'm going to make projects with them or use them on future YouTube videos on how-tos. So when they get messed up, I keep them and I do repurpose them. This is my desk area. Nothing too super exciting over the desk. I do have my cute little unicorn that came with my chair, all my pens, some artwork, and then of course a cup cozy. This is an empty Starbucks cup, okay, before you think I'm like hoarding weird stuff. I actually use it as a scale reference in some of my other videos, and also as a prop to show people how you can use your cup cozies. If you guys make cup cozies, I would love to follow you. I'm addicted to them. So go ahead and in the comments leave me your Instagram handle and I'm all on it. I'm all for it. So yeah, this is just my desk situation right next to all the beautiful fabrics. And so this is kind of where, this is my, I love this. This is my whiteboard. It's usually where I track my hours for the day and kind of what I'm doing. This is where I keep my Cricut maker. I keep it here along with another set of tall drawers, rolling drawers, Got all kinds of things. So I keep all the inserts for all my stores when I'm packing. So I use this mainly for packing. So like I said, I make my own packing stuff and like my own, I call them little gift bags. I do everything myself, so I use my maker for that, and then all the supplies I need for that are also here, including like poly mailers, priority mail, stickers, all the cello you can possibly imagine. Everything for packing goes in all this, so it takes up all these drawers to hold all of my packing and mailing materials for all of my stores. So this is what you actually see less often, because when I'm recording, I actually put my tripod right here. And then you guys see me this way, so you see behind me. This is what you don't see. So this actually used to be a closet. Okay, it still is a closet. So this is actually a closet. It used to have sliding glass doors. I took them off and made it into like a sub room within the room. And this is where I actually put my cutting table, which is on risers. And I have my backdrop. If you've seen my So Magical Instagram, this is actually my homemade light box. I do have some lanterns here, and I have a bunch of storage. As you can see, what I say, more fabric. There's fabric in this closet as well as in an actual closet. It's full of fabric. So, and then I also keep all my overlay here for my masks that I make in this big old bin that I got at Hobby Lobby. I also have some felt here, the ones I use the most because it's Halloween, and a basket that I got from Target. These are headband orders that I do have need to go out. I've been working on headbands and scrunchies, and that's why my serger's here. I actually use it standing, and then below it I do have more storage. So this is where all my interfacing goes. This is all the interfacing. This is just like office supplies, as weird as that sounds. This is a bucket full of elastic. I kid you not. I make so many masks. It's full of elastic, zippers, and some mesh. I got my roll here of stabilizer. These are felt scraps and smaller pieces that I used to make our felties. That's HTV vinyl, as well as some adhesive vinyl. And then this is my, what I call gift wrapping stuff. I do offer gift wrapping at my stores, so I keep all my gift wrapping supplies there. I do have a bin full of HTV because I am doing decals on masks. Apologize for that. And then I have more packing supplies. These are huge bags. And then I keep all my snap tabs actually in Christmas ornament boxes. So I'm super excited for Christmas so I can get some more of these boxes. And then I sort them based on theme within the box. And then I've got some ribbon here, some more headbands that I have, and some cardstock. And then to the left there's way more felt. More felt here. These are rolls of felt in there. And then that's some knit fabric for headbands. I got my ruler that I use. And then right back there in the corner, those are the large rolls of the faux leather that I get to put on the back of my keychains off of fabric.com. I have some more adhesive vinyl, and then behind that there are actually bolts and bolts of Minky because I don't have enough room apparently in the other closets. I literally have another closet that has shelves of Minky. Don't get me started, guys. There's a lot of stuff in this tiny room. So up top of the closet, so this is why I say it's a closet. It has a closet. It's got like that closet, classic closet shelving, right? This is where the vinyl lives. So when we're talking, I actually pull vinyl from here to show you. And then I'm like, hey, let's talk about this vinyl. I pull it from up top. So this is currently where it lives. Again, I want it to be in those cubbies again because that's where it used to be. But right now I just don't have the room. I also keep all of my fleece for days. And I keep boxes of ribbon. So you can see there's boxes of ribbon and a ton of stuff. I also have tons of pillow forms and a bunch of other things. I usually make people their gifts for Christmas, or I tried to, so this is the overhead you guys never get to see. So this is literally what you never see in the videos because I'm talking to you from there. So this is my closet that I work out of, and that's it, guys. That's the tour today. I hope you enjoyed our studio tour today. What did I learn from this video? I have a lot of stuff in a very small space, so maybe nobody should be upgrading me because I will just fill the space. My dream though is to have a bigger space so that way I can have room for a big embroidery machine. I really want a Melco machine with a bunch of needles on it, and I feel like I could just do so many great things with that. But I need the space, so until we decide when we're gonna do that, for now I am a little limited. But other than that, I feel like I've made a great use of my own space and it fits me, and that's great too. One thing I didn't show you in the video, but it does also live in my office, is this wonderful bag. This bag was made by So Beautiful, who also happens to coincidentally be my mother. She sells bags at So Beautiful. I'm so magical and she's so beautiful. Sewing is just in our blood. We can't help it. It's really great. It's got drawstrings at the top and it's got some pockets on the side. This is really great. For instance, if you knit or crochet, you could keep your yarn on the inside, and you could actually keep your needles or your hooks on the outside, as well as scissors and things of that nature, or notes for your pattern. You could fold it up and put them on the side. You could take it with you on the road if you're gonna, you know, go somewhere, a little road trip. Maybe you're on an airplane, or maybe you're like me and you just need a bag to go to the couch so you can watch some Netflix. This is for you. I'm trying to get her to set up all of her social media accounts so we could all follow her, but for now she is so beautiful. If you are so inclined to want to order a bag like this, for now you're gonna have to message me and I'll go ahead and be the middleman for that. So we're getting her set up though. She's going to have her own business and I'm super excited. So 2 new businesses in our family. My husband is on to Facebook gaming and our gaming adventure, and my mother is actually going to sell bags. They're also going to include clutches that have wrist straps and wallets and things like that. And I know she does a few tote bags and a bunch of really cool things. I mean, it's endless. We could talk here forever, but this is the one that I have. It's near and dear to my heart and I love it. And I know you will love it too. If you have a small business and you're on Instagram, go ahead and in the comment section, leave me your handle and I will go find you and I will follow you. And then, you know, we'll have like a follow me, follow you kind of thing. I would love to support you in your business online, so please let me know what those businesses are. If you want to find me on Instagram, I'm by Drea Designs on Instagram and on Facebook. I also have a Pinterest account, which I am an avid pinner, not just in the sense where I like to pin on my projects. I do love to pin on Pinterest, and I share tons of patterns and embroidery designs, not just from me, but I share from all the designers, guys. If I find it and I like it, I'm pinning it. Like, there's no stopping me. I will pin all day long if I could, but luckily I have a bunch of businesses to run, so I can't just be pinning all day. So thank you for this video. Thank you for sticking around to the very end. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love all of you guys. Y'all are wonderful. Don't forget to hit that like on your way out, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.